The President's submission of the Medium-Term Expenditure Framework MTEF and Fiscal Policy Paper FSP to the National Assembly is a yearly ritual. The MTEF and FSP sets the stage for the country's annual budget. But it has not been a smooth sail for the MTEF this year. Lawmakers in the Senate had earlier accused the President of sending an empty MTEF to the Senate.
Senator Philip Gunke.
Federal lawmakers finally began the debate on the MTEF. The MTEF and FSP are proposing a budget that will be predicated on an oil revenue benchmark $42.5 per barrel for 2017, $45 for 2018, and $50 for 2019. An average oil production of 2.2 million barrels per day for 2017, 2.3 million barrels per day for 2018, and 2.4 million barrels per day for 2019. An average exchange rate of 219 naira per dollar, and a GDP growth projection of 3.02%. But lawmakers had a host of issues with the projections in the policy document.
This MTEF proposal and projection of the 2017 to 2019 is a lie. This document is not truthful, it's not honest, it's not transparent, and it's not factual.
For federal government independent revenue, which in 2016 was projected for about 1.5 trillion, for 2017 it's been brought down slightly to 1.2, but the performance of this class of revenue has been the worst in 2016. So I don't even think that 1.2 is realistic enough. Then finally, when you look at the expenditure, I mean, from having a budget total expenditure in 2016 of about 6 trillion, for 2017, it's put at 6.8 trillion. I believe, for example, that it's not just figures for the sake of figures. It's not just an aggregate expenditure figure that you want to make noise about. It has to be a figure that is realistic.
I believe what the Senate needs to do is to take this document to the committees and allow us, as individuals, have inputs so that we can tinker with it and put it in proper shape. The way it is voodoo oriented, and the economy of a nation cannot be done by any voodoo contraption which is in this change document.
Again, a lot has been said about the exchange rate. Even at the end of the MPC meeting of the CBN, they confirmed that the exchange rate will remain at 305. And this clearly tells us that there is no coordination between the fiscal authority and the monetary authorities.
Some lawmakers are also asking for a performance review of the 2016 budget.
I believe going forward, Mr. President, there is need for us to jointly review the performance of previous year's budget before any consideration is given to any medium-term expenditure framework.
Nevertheless, the bill was sent to the committees on Appropriation and Finance for further legislative work.